Hello, we can see.
Yeah, Ina is writing something. Ina already has a question, but I think that when we are starting our presentation about that, maybe we can already start as the time has come. Then you will get the answer, and if not, then we can answer later. But yes, I will start to share my screen for the presentation, and then let's get this party started. Okay. Share.
Maybe now we check if you can see. Please, for example, Elika, you were quick to reply. Our slides visible for you? Can you see them?
Yes. Right. Okay, thank you. And I will start with the...
Yes. But maybe we start with introducing ourselves, because we didn't that in the beginning as we were waiting for you.
Yeah. So hello to everyone. My name is Liisa Jõhvik.
And I am Marika Saar.
Yes. We are clinical pharmacists. We are working in Tartu University Hospital as our main position. But also we are teaching in University of Tartu, and we will be teachers or your teachers if you're applying to this program, teaching clinical pharmacy in this master's program that we are introducing to you now.
And we also teach undergraduate students. So we are both teachers and practicing clinical pharmacists. So we are colleagues.
Yeah, working together. Yes. So let's move on. So the main information about our master's program is that it is you can start, everything is taught in English, and it's the study is going to be only in online version. So that means that you will look like e-learning videos that are prepared for you. There are some materials like guidelines or some research papers to read. There will be some tests that you will need to pass. Everything is in online. We are using this Moodle online system that everything is based. And we will have weekly webinars. They're going to be usually on Wednesday. Let's see how the timetable works out for the program. And the duration of the studies is 2 years, or if you're really eager, you can graduate with 1.5 years. So you can decide that there are main modules that you need to pass, but you can decide if you're doing your master thesis research, how quickly you're gonna master it and finish with it. And you will get with this master study 90 points or ECTS, and there are going to be 20 students.
At least places.
Yeah,
we hope that
that's the maximum number of students that's going to be studying in one course. And the pricing is based on the points, or at 110 euros per points, and depending on how many modules and topics you're gonna study on the semester, that's how much you're gonna pay for
the semester.
Yeah, the semester. Yes, and one important thing is that the academic year in University of Tartu is beginning in the beginning of the September. So yeah. And what about our program? Why to study in our program, and why do you become a clinical pharmacist via our program? Is it as we're teaching you how to be competent clinical pharmacist? So therefore, yeah, we are like
providing you with a current evidence and helping you incorporate this evidence into everyday practice. So, and as we are teaching, most of our teachers are currently working or practicing clinical pharmacists. So we are helping you to kind of tailor the everyday knowledge with a theoretical background, so that you would be able to work effectively in a clinical environment in the team. So together with doctors, nurses, and also with patients.
Yes.
And to also to able to communicate with every part of the team.
Yes.
And as it is a master program, so we also have not only practical based approach, but also you need to do a master project. So it will be also scientific part of it. So and we also help you to find the appropriate project for the master thesis that you could be able to also to tailor it with your everyday work. So it can be, it doesn't mean matter if you work in the community pharmacy or hospital pharmacy. So everything is possible. So we can discuss about different options.
Exactly. Yes. So yeah, and about I think we have already mentioned some of the keywords about our master's program is that it's flexible, as it's online-based studies. So it's not like on-campus study as one of you already asked, and you can decide like when are you going to study or plan your time. But yeah, usually on Wednesday we're using this like week-based system that you have like 1 week and you have time to study, and every week ends usually on Wednesday with a webinar when the students and the teachers are meeting and discussing the homework. Usually it's
clinical case.
A clinical case, some patient cases, and that are discussed in the webinar. And yeah, but you can decide when you are watching the learning videos or reading guidelines, or when are you doing the homework. You know that you have the deadline when to upload the homework, but you can decide your own timetable.
Depending on your everyday work. And
yeah, everyday time planning. Exactly. And it's also teamwork, as we are teaching you how to do the teamwork. Also, some homeworks are going to be like teamworks or like group assessments. Some maybe the webinars. There might be some like group-based discussions. So there you're gonna learn the feeling of the teamwork, and also it's great that as it's like international study, then you will also get new friends or new clinical pharmacy friends,
kind of
network from other countries, and you will like, and we can like share experiences and like what's the tradition, or like how is it done in your country, and share the experience.
So it will be a network not only for studies, but also for the future when you will be practicing as a clinical pharmacist. So
yes,
it's always to have to network around the world, or
Yes.
broader than only in your setting.
Yeah, yes, in your setting or in your country. And the problem-based approach is that, there are like therapeutic topics and modules, and usually like the homeworks are, like we are teaching like what are the main problems, but based what we see in our clinical pharmacy work, but also the homeworks will be, as mentioned, some clinical cases and solving the problems there. That's like our approach to teach you and to help you become a great clinical pharmacist.
And as I said, most of us, or many of us, are practicing clinical pharmacists. So all the cases are, or most of the cases are real life cases. So not only taken from book, but we have seen in our them in our practice, and we are trying to give you an overview what may happen in the real life situation and how we can solve all these clinical problems.
Yes. Let's move on. As mentioned, the program consists of 4 modules. So the first one is fundamentals of clinical pharmacy practice. Then there's applied therapeutics. That's more like clinical cases, therapeutic
different clinical areas such as infection diseases, cardiology, neurology, and so on.
Yeah, all the main topics are covered there. And then all the students can pick from the elective subjects module some subjects or topics. And if you want, one elective subject is clinical pharmacy internship that lasts 2 weeks, and that is one topic that is like on campus, or that we are teaching here in Tartu University Hospital. But that is like.
But it's selective.
It's selective.
If you live in, for example, in Australia, so you don't have to take this module. So it's this subject. So it's up to you. But if you live in Estonia, then we recommend
to take that subject. Yes. And finally, as we have already mentioned, that there's going to be a master's thesis research project based on what is your interest and what kind of, maybe like you have seen in your everyday practice, what is this maybe one problem that you want to investigate or study or make some research project from there. And about admission requirements, I think if you have checked our website from the university website,
you already know.
Then you already know that there's that you need to have a master's degree or equivalent qualification in pharmacy. Then there's of course requirement for English language level. It's the B2. You can find from our website like what kind of tests are
needed,
or you can use for your admissions paper application. And how we are evaluating or assessing the applicants or applications is that as you also need to write a motivation letter, you're reading that, and there's going to be an interview. That's also affecting the decision if you're admitted or not. So if you're interested, then you should hurry to apply, as the deadline is approaching. It's only like 2 months to go. So maybe if you need to do the language test or something, then it's the deadline. And the first results should be there by the end of April about the admissions. Also, let's cover about the people at the background, or people who are teaching you during this program. I think we mentioned that there are most of us are clinical pharmacists who are working, but also that we are not just like the teachers are not only from Estonia, but this part is also like international. There's gonna be teachers from Latvia, from Iceland, Germany, Croatia, Netherlands, and Malta. So that's like already way to improve your network with clinical pharmacists. And yeah, everyone have our own specialities that we are sharing with you. And yeah, mostly we are powered working in the University of Tartu and in Institute of Pharmacy. That's like our main home.
And academic stuff, we also have not only practicing clinical pharmacists, but also academic stuff to support your master thesis. And they are mostly from University of Tartu, but also from Finland.
Yeah, exactly.
And some other countries.
Yes.
Really international team.
Yeah. Teamwork and networking is automatically there. And a little overview how, as we mentioned, that there's going to be like online system where you are learning. As I mentioned, the Moodle. It's called Moodle. So there we have teach for 3 years for this like clinical pharmacy diploma program. So we can show some things that we have used there and
will be using.
We will be using in your master's program also. That for example, there are different topics there, and you can see that okay, what's covered in that topic, who are the teachers, what are the deadlines, what you need to do during this topic. And usually, as I already mentioned, that there's like some reading or seeing some e-lectures that you need to watch usually. Then there's some clinical case, some tests maybe, and it ends with a webinar. Yeah, usually on the starts on Thursday and ends on Wednesday. So yeah,
usually study week.
Yeah, study weeks we are using. And seems that we have like
covered briefly everything.
So if you have any more questions, you can contact Jana Lass. You can write her. You can find her contact from the university website. There you can also find some more detailed information about admission documents. And also we recommend to follow and check out our Facebook page and see like what we are doing in our everyday life as a clinical pharmacist, or how the program is, what's happening with our program. Yes. Okay, it seems that we have some questions. So we have some questions. We'll stop sharing this, but okay. Sorry, now we saw that. Okay, we didn't see any slides, only the first one. Oops. Okay, that's a bad thing. Sorry, we didn't check the messages.
But no problem. The information was correct.
Yeah,
you just missed some pictures.
Some pictures, but yeah, we covered everything. I think you can find most of the information from our website. And yes, okay. Yeah, sorry about that, really. But if you have any questions, I will start to go through the questions. I think we answered to Inam that it's gonna be online studies. So yeah, you don't need a visa as it's like online studies. Yeah. Okay, good that you heard everything. Okay. When is the planned? So about the question about the internship, when is it planned? I think that can be like discussed personally. Every student that who wants to take that internship, and we can then like make a timetable when it will suit for both sides. For both.
But at least at the moment we were discussing it would be easier, maybe both for students and for us to do in the spring and summertime. But as Liisa said, yes, it's a personal agreement with every student. So because we can do it in very small groups, so then it will be more effective. So it's
if it's gonna be like personal internship or maybe some small groups, so we can So if you're like if you're applying and doing the studies, then we can then like if you have elected that internship, then you can do it. Okay, question about the master's work or like about the topics. So we have already some topics that maybe we want to like research more thoroughly. But if you have some ideas, we are also welcome.
Or some preferences. For example, if you are interested for psychiatry, so then we have a pharmacist, clinical pharmacist who is working in this area and can provide you a topic about this field. So it's really up to you. If you have any topic or interest, then feel free to tell us. If not, then we are ready to provide you topics where you can choose from.
Yes.
And more questions?
Yes. Can we add something else? Why it is not on campus?
I think it's the practical, as we wanted to do it international. So it's and one reason international, and also for those pharmacists who are already working. So it's very difficult to plan your time so that you work and study simultaneously. So therefore, it is the program is mostly meant for the people who are practicing pharmacists. So it enables them to both study and work, and it's because it's flexibility. So but on campus it means that you have to be here. It's not impossible, but much more difficult to work in the same time.
As we both I have graduated from the fully online clinical pharmacy program, then I know how that it if you want to like manage your personal life and your working life, and also at the same time like improve your pharmacy knowledge, then it's a great way to this online program. Yes.
About this visa application and such questions, I think you could find more information on the University of Tartu website. So
yes, the admission office. But are there any other questions? Maybe.
But if not at the moment, then you can also write your questions to the contacts you will find on the website.
Yeah, university website.
Yeah.
Yes. Yeah.
So everything we shared on slides, so everything actually is on the website too. So
yes, I will add the website link here. Also, one moment.
to the chat, you mean?
Yeah, to the chat. Yes.
Mhm.
Please. Where there is no scholarship.
At the moment, yes, it's true. We do not have any scholarships, but as we just starting with the program, we cannot say that it is different next year or
Yeah, in the future.
year after that. So in the future. But at the moment, yeah, unfortunately, there will be no scholarships.
Yeah. So that's the link to our university website about clinical pharmacy. You can find every detail that you need about admission, and you can find email address there to if you have any more detailed questions, or link to our Facebook page.
Enam is asking about clinical nutritionist. There is a separate program also about clinical nutrition. So
in Tartu University, yes.
Yeah, and it's also, is it online program?
I know
or
it should
part-time?
be
Yeah, but you can check it.
Yeah, it should be on campus, but I'm not sure. Yes, but in our study, is there elective? No.
Yeah, in our study or in our program, there will be elective subject
About
clinical nutrition
yes.
and the role of clinical pharmacist
in that team.
Yeah.
Or in that setting. Yes.
But it covers such how to say basic things, or it's more or less introduction to it. But
yes.
if you are interested in clinical nutrition, like in more detail, or to be a clinical nutritionist, then it's possible to apply another course.
Yeah, another program in Tartu University. Yes. Okay. Any other questions or thoughts or something? If no, then thank you so much for your time to coming here, joining us here in this Zoom meeting. Hopefully we gave you some extra information, and yeah, if you have any questions, then contact us.
Yeah.
Yes.
Thank you all. Thank you, and hopefully welcome.
Yeah, hopefully we will meet you in September, and we'll start
in
with
the course.
In the course, yes.
Yeah.
See you as students here.
So thank you.